Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 6 of my Minecraft Skyblock series. I am Son of Alistair and as you can see our grass is starting to spread over to the island here. It took quite a while. I think I had my game running for about 5 or 6 hours just to get it to spread over here. But now that once it's gotten over here and it's not just spreading one block at a time and it's actually able to like spread out some, it's actually going pretty quick. We was able to have Wandering Trader spawn, which I don't actually see him anymore. He might actually have just fell off the map, but he didn't actually have anything that was worth getting off of him right now. So not really a big deal. We'll see more of him in the future, I'm sure. But for right now, what I want to go ahead and start doing is while we're waiting on the rest of this grass and stuff to spread, I do kind of want to start building this area up just to kind of give it a little bit of character. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and farm up a bunch of cobblestone and turn that into smooth stone so that way we can make these bricks here. Then I'm probably going to build up along the edges and try to make it have like almost like a little coliseum look, as well as put a couple of trees and stuff and make it look better for the area that the animals are going to be sitting in. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go get some stuff farmed up. I'll be right back with you guys once I get everything smelted and we'll start with the building. Okay guys, good news. So the grass is pretty much spread most of the way around. We have also had a couple of things spawn over here. So we got a couple of sheep as well as some pigs and one cow. So yeah, looks like everything's going according to plan. I was able to get quite a bit of stone and stuff farmed up, and I was farming up the mobs a little bit as well. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna finish smelting up the rest of the cobblestone that I had farmed up, and get all of that stuff ready to be made into the bricks and stuff. I'm also going to show you guys real quick how to make a stone cutter, because if you use a stone cutter when you're turning all this stuff into like the brick stone and stuff like that, you actually use less resources. So in order to make a stone cutter, you need 3 smooth stones, so 3 cobblestone that's smelted, and 1 iron ingot, and that'll make a stone cutter. Then whenever you use the stone cutter, you'll be able to do like a 1-to-1 ratio instead of having to do like 1-to-4 or 1-to-5 or whatever it is. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll farm up the rest of this stuff and get the rest of that smelted up. Then I'll decide on how I want to do this. I think I want to do like pillars around it. Ooh, looks like we have a horse too. Not really useful for Skyblock, but still nonetheless pretty cool. And a chicken. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff taken care of, and I will be right back with you once I've come up with a definitive plan, and we'll go ahead and go from there. Alright, so what I've decided to do is I was actually messing around a little bit just to figure out what would look the best for me. So I decided to go with an archway for the entrance here, and I am going to do like this Coliseum wall look all the way around. So that way it comes full circle. I do plan to keep these spots open so that way we can see through them just for, the extra look and the aesthetics around it. But as far as this goes, I'm going to go ahead and start working my way around, and I am going to need to farm up quite a bit more cobble just to be able to finish this off. But as far as that goes, this is what we have so far. Once I get this area finished off, I do plan to plant 1 or 2 trees and try to make it look a little bit better in here. But this is going to be the basic idea of what we're trying to go with right here. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff worked on and try to work on farming up some more cobble to finish the rest of this off. Then I will be right back with you guys, and we'll see what this is looking like. Okay, so I got enough materials to be able to make a few of the columns here, so I'll go ahead and make a few with you guys. So I'm going up about to the height of the bottom arch here. Then I am connecting these with the fence posts or the brick walls, and I'm also placing a slab on top so that way no mobs can spawn on top. And I'm pretty much just working my way all the way over, doing the exact same thing all the way across, which right here connect this, put a slab, then we're going to go down here, do the same thing. Alright, let's see what that's looking like so far. Look like it's coming along pretty nicely. I like the way that it's turning out so far. I'm not sure if I'm going to add more to it later or not. It's just kind of like as it comes to me type thing. But so far I'm liking the way that it looks. Alright, I might have to be careful because I don't want to die from jumping off of this too many times. So let me go ahead and grab some food real quick so that way I'm not killing myself. Went ahead and grabbed bread because it gives me the most hearts back for what we have. And I need you to get out of my way, buddy. Alright, we'll go over here. Alright, so same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the top. We'll put our slab. Where this is a little bit longer, we'll start this so then we'll walk over it. Go this way, and then we'll get to where we can reach it, and then we'll just finish it like that. So I think we should be able to reach it there. And that's all the way across. We got the slab on top already. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this all the way around, and I'll be right back with you guys when it's done. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have gotten this finished all the way around. I went ahead and added some trees as well as used some bone meal to bring up some, you know, random flowers and stuff like that. So I think it turned out pretty nice. I do still kind of feel like it's missing something, but right now I'm just not exactly for sure what that is. So I'll brainstorm on that, and maybe a little bit later we'll add something. I'm not sure. We might just keep it the way it is for now. But yeah, what I want to do next is probably get started on building an area for our villagers here. This will also act as like a storage area and a place that we'll have our own personal bed as well. So what I'm going to do is probably build another circle off this way and get rid of this here. That way it's coming off from the opposite direction of this, and then we'll start building another circle, kind of like the way we have the dome here, except for on the outer edge of it I'm thinking that we might try to do it a little bit different. I don't know if we're going to do the Coliseum on both of them because I kind of want to have it closed off on the top, but it will be a lot of resources, so it's pretty much going to be trial and error and figuring out what I want it to look like as we go. But for right now, I am going to go ahead and start pathing the area as well as getting everything farmed up that we're going to need to be able to make the circle as far as, or as big as we want it to be. It won't take quite as long as it did to farm all this stuff up because we won't have to worry about like farming the grass or waiting on the grass to spread, which took forever. So yeah, as far as that goes, it'll pretty much just be farming up cobblestone, getting it going, try to farm up some more of the mobs here to see if we can get some more metal, because I do want to turn in the bottom part to hoppers so that way we can actually farm those a little bit easier. So depending on how much time I'm at right now, I may go longer and do both farm and start working on this build here. but that really just kind of depends on where we're at as far as time goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on getting all of the stuff farmed up to make the other circle on the other side here, as well as getting rid of this thing here, and killing some of these mobs, and we'll see exactly where we're at then. Okay, so we've got the circle built out for where we're going to be putting the villagers area as well as the storage. I did decide to put it right on the other side of this here. This is pretty much where I'm going to be wanting to try to build off of. I know we already have this stuff over here. I will try to replace it with different materials as we go and try to change it up. This was just kind of temporary as we got started. But yeah, as far as this goes, I want to start off with a couple main areas, like one for this, one for our villagers, and after we get done with that, I want to kind of start terraforming and making some other things like a fishing area and stuff, because with the 1.16 patch, you were no longer able to just fish in a single water spot. Like before, we could just pick up our pole and put it in this right here and fish if we really wanted to, and we would be able to get lots of really good stuff like books of enchantment and different materials and stuff like that. But they did change it so that way you are no longer able to do it in just a regular one tall water pool. I think it has to be like 5 wide by like 4 or 5 deep or something like that. So generally I want to try to make like a special area for fishing whenever I start Skyblocks. This one will be no exception. I do want to make like a special spot for that because you can get some really good stuff from that. And also, you know, it's a good way to get a good sustainable food source like the fish or, you know, like the different items and stuff that you can get from fishing as well is also really nice. So I'm gonna try to think about how I want to do this whole floor situation here and figure out exactly how it's going to look when I'm done with that. So in the meantime, I am going to go back to farming up some more stuff. I think we've had quite a few mobs spawn in the meantime while we were building that circle. So once I get all of this stuff done and the floor down, I'll come back and we'll figure out what exactly we're going to do from there. I'm not sure what all I got left to do today. I think we might just call it early with what we've accomplished with the little Coliseum looking passive farm over there. But I do want to kind of finish off at least the floor part of this and kind of get a general idea of how it's going to look. So bear with me a few moments while I get this farmed up, but then I'll go ahead and go over there and we'll try to figure out how we're going to do that floor. I'm just unsure of how I want to do it, if I want to use wood or what material and stuff like that. So I'll be right back with you guys and we'll get it going. Okay guys, as you can see, I decided to do a combination of brick, regular stone, and the chiseled stone. I did a layered look to it. I think it's actually turning out quite nice. So yeah, I'm gonna continue going all the way around this with this here. Then once I get finished with this, I'll start trying to figure out what we're gonna do as far as the walls go. I'm still kind of unsure on how I want to do the walls. I do kind of want it to be open like this, but at the same time, you know, I don't want stuff to be able to get inside. So maybe I'll try to figure out a way to do this and have a roof at the same time. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, for right now, we're just gonna finish this floor up and see exactly where we're at with that. And I'm also going to keep on trying to farm these mobs periodically because right now we're at about 16 ingots. We're going to need, I think, 5 for each of the hoppers, and we're going to need 9 total in as far as hopper goes for underneath this, which I'll show you how to set all that up once we get to that point. But let me kill some of these. Sounds like there was a chicken in there. Always be careful. You don't want to get too close because these things will blow up. Alright, and it don't look like we got any metal that time. It's alright. Don't always get them. Let me empty out some of my stuff here. Alright. Also, I did notice that I'm not getting any silk, so I believe our cactus got messed up there, but I'm not going to really worry about that right now because we got more than enough string. Pretty much almost a whole entire box of it, so yeah, we'll be fine with that. So yeah, for what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to keep on farming up cobble because as you can see, we're going to need quite a bit more. But yeah, I'll be back with you guys here shortly, and we'll see where we're at. You know, I was just sitting here farming up some cobblestone, and I was thinking, we have only had one redstone drop this entire time. If you look in here, we have one redstone dust. There is a few things that I would like to do with redstone later on, so hopefully we'll be able to get more witches spawn. If not, I might need to try to figure out a way to get more of those in particular to spawn. But yeah, I was just sitting here thinking about that. I was like, man, we've only gotten one drop. Like, wow. Because, I mean, I've been sitting here off camera. I've probably farmed that thing at least like 150 times. Went over there and just killed it. So, I mean, you can see through all of our resources that we have in here, which is got all this rotten flesh. Gotten all these bones, string, and gunpowder, which is pretty much full box. Got all these arrows. Then I even got all these bows, and I've only been keeping the ones that are enchanted. That way, you know, I could put them together later and hopefully try to have a decent bow. I've even gotten a couple iron shovels, but I have yet to get any more than one redstone dust. I have gotten extra glowstone dust. Some of this was from the nether whenever we had gotten that from the fortress though. But yeah, we've gotten quite a bit of iron, a little bit of gold. We haven't really went over to the nether and farmed much over there. But yeah, I would really like to get some more redstone because it would be super nice just to set up some automatic farms or some different things that we could use some redstone with. So let's hope in the future that we get some of that. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this floor up real quick before it turns nighttime on us. Well, probably not finish it, but at least get most of it down. Alright, so we got two little spots left here. Let's go farm up the rest of what we need. We'll go ahead and sleep so that way that doesn't have a bunch of stuff spawn on it because I don't have any torches over there and stuff will start spawning. Obviously it didn't spawn while we're standing there because the mobs don't actually spawn unless you're within, I think you gotta be like 16 blocks away and there has to be like very low light levels, so we were perfectly fine where we was at. I need to smelt up some more of this cobblestone. I'm using planks right now because we have an abundance from when we was setting up our farm here, and I need to farm up some more stuff to make charcoal with. So until we get some more charcoal, we are using planks. Alright, so I'm going to finish farming this up. We'll be back after the wall is up, or the floor is down, and we'll start working on the wall and at least get like an outline down so that way we can figure out what to do with it. So I'll be back with you guys here in just a moment. Alright, so this is what we got the floor looking like. I think it actually looks really good. So I'm thinking about maybe doing, instead of doing the pillars like the Coliseum look over there, I'm thinking about incorporating some logs and stuff like that into this one, and trying to keep the theme of doing the spruce logs just to keep the look the same for most of it. But yeah, this is going to be pretty much the same concept, just a little bit different. So we'll get it figured out as we go. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started with just the outline of it, and then I believe we're going to go ahead and end this episode off. So let me go ahead and get the outline started. We'll see what that's going to start looking like. Hey guys, I was trying to figure out how we was going to do this wall and stuff like that, and we had a wandering trader pop up for us. It doesn't look like he actually has anything useful that we're going to be needing. One thing I do want to say though is this is what we have so far. Still kind of unsure how I want to do this. If I want to just do like one little entrance like that, or if I want to make it kind of like it is over there. I'm just kind of messing around. But one thing I do kind of want to do is I want to kill this guy so I can get his leashes for his two things here. So let's push him off so that way his guys don't get mad at us. They might still get mad. Yeah, they're gonna get mad. But we got the leads. At least one. That's all I wanted out of that. Alright, so yeah, as far as this goes, I think that I might do it the same way that I have it over there. 2, 3, 4. I think it goes 2 up above that. Let me fix that real quick. So that's the top of that. Then we can just do slabs. Here, let me do this real quick. That way I ain't gotta walk all the way back. Alright, so we could just turn this into slabs. And then we have a bunch of slabs here. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. And then the top of this we'll go ahead and slab off so that way no monsters can spawn on top of it. And we will also get rid of these two. I think we could even probably do slabs on the bottom. That'll look better. Alright, I think that looks okay. Debating though, I might want to put, wonder how it would look with some spruce planks or something right there. Or maybe I could do, oops, do that, and then get rid of that, and then boom. I think that could work actually. Actually, let's put some stairs there instead. Hold on one second. Yeah. See? Need to be careful with that. There was a lot of monsters. Oh no, it caught me on fire. Alright, so we'll wait for all those to die off. The Enderman should disappear after a minute or two. And then we'll start working on that again. Still debating how I want to do those walls. I think that I'm going to do them pretty much the same way, except for instead of having those open like this, I think I might enclose those off, or maybe put up like some fence gates or something, so that way they're fine. Oh, did not realize I was that close to dying. Actually, I'll just shoot him in the face. If you're wondering how he's still there, if they got armor on and it's daytime, they don't actually burn up. So, just keep that in mind. But, sometimes if you go far away, they just despawn like that. That was unfortunate, but oh well, it happens. All of our stuff was right here in the middle of the platform, so we didn't actually lose anything other than some XP, but we can get a lot of XP in that farm there in no time, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, so like I was saying, thinking about bringing the walls up, but what I wanted to do with this spot right here, let's get rid of these. There we go, that looks better. Oh, looks like I forgot one there, so let me go ahead and fix that. Alright. Now, the walls and everything else, I think we'll go ahead and I might work on this a little bit more off the camera, so that way you guys can maybe give me some suggestions or something in the comments on how I should get this done. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and leave it off right here for now. I do appreciate you guys sticking around if you still made it to this far. If you did make it to this far, please comment the number 10. And as far as today goes, it was mostly just building and getting everything done with this passive farm. I think it did turn out pretty nicely. I do kind of wish that there was something else, like maybe like a fountain or something here in the middle. I'm not quite sure. It just needs some water or something somewhere. But we'll get all this taken care of over the next few episodes. As far as that goes, I am going to go ahead and end it off here. And once again, thank you guys again for sticking around. And I'll see you guys on the next one.